Okay, today we're going to be adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. Like I said, most of this stuff is not going to be new to you, okay? It's almost all of it's going to be stuff that you've done at least some of it before. I'm going to show you two different ways how to do these, okay? You can choose whichever way works better for you, okay? Some different people like different things, okay? One way might make more sense to you. So I'm going to show you two different ways during the notes. When you're doing the practice or on a quiz or a test, do whichever way works best for you. First, we're going to start with adding, okay? Okay, when we're adding, we're going to have exponents on this. You add the coefficients and you leave the exponents the same. Okay, so add coefficients. Sorry, coefficients. Okay, sorry, I got a little bit ahead of myself. That's why we don't talk while we're writing. Okay, coefficients. Add the coefficients. Leave exponents the same. Right? Coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables. Okay, exponents are the little numbers floating to the right of the variables. Okay, basically what we're going to do on these is combine like terms. Okay, and I'm going to teach you horizontal. Okay, that's what I've done in the past, and a vertical way to do it. Okay, so first I'm going to show horizontal, which means side to side. All right, first one, parentheses, 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1x minus 7 plus x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8. Okay, very first thing that we should do on all of these is go through, and if there is not a number in front of the variable, write it in. Okay, there's no reason to take shortcuts. Okay, if we're going to take shortcuts on an easy one and then miss it, then what's the point? Okay, these are some of the easiest problems. So let's just go through, and if we need a coefficient of 1, put it there, okay? Because it's easy to not see that, and then you don't add it in. It's not a 0 if it's not there. It's a 1. Okay, same with this right here. Okay, so make sure that you write it in so you don't forget it. Okay, now also pay special attention to the sign in between the parentheses. Okay, because that's going to determine what we're doing. When we're adding, that's the easiest way. Okay, nothing changes signs. We just combine like terms. Okay, so what are we going to, I'll start at the beginning. What are we going to combine with 3x to the third power? Or I'm asking everyone. Again, we're looking, okay? We're combining something from the first parentheses with the second parentheses. What are we going to combine with the 3x to the third power? The 1x to the third power, right? They have the same, they have like terms. So to the third power. So 3x cubed plus 1x cubed is what? 4x cubed, right? We're going to add the coefficients. 3 plus 1 is 4. Leave the exponents the same. Right, then what about the 2x squared? All right. 10x squared? Negative 10. Okay, don't forget the sign. That's a negative 10. This is how I do it. I draw little lines to connect them so I show that I'm putting them together. So it's 2 plus negative 10. What's that? Negative 8. Okay, negative 8x squared. Right? You can put these in the calculator. Don't put the x's in there, though. You just have to put the 2 plus the negative 10. Okay, what about this minus 1x? All right, it's going to stay the same, right? There's not an x over here. Anytime there's something in one set of parentheses that's not in the other set, we'll just bring it down, okay? If we can't match it up with something, you have to match it with like terms. If you can't, then we're just going to bring it down. Okay, and then what about the negative 7? All right, negative 7 plus 8, and that is going to be a 1. Okay, but I can't just put a 1 there. I got to put what? Or plus 1, right? I got to put something in between there. Right, and do I have to do it in this order? Yes, I do, right? It is important to be in standard form. Highest exponent, second highest exponent. What's the exponent of this, even though there's not one there? We're at 1. Okay, you can write that in too to help you. Okay, I'm going to do that actually because especially on the multiplying, that's really helpful. Okay, so there's my answer. Just combining like terms. Right now, that's horizontal. Vertical means up and down. I kind of like vertical better personally because you're matching them up a little. They're like closer to their like terms. Okay, so, but again, it's up to you. Whatever you like best, you can use. Right, so number 2, I'm going to do using the vertical method. Right, I'm going to leave a little space right here and do, actually, no, I'm going to do this. Leave a little space. 9